In this video, I'm going to show you some basic cleaning you can do to your furnace to help maintain it. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's go change and get this done. Come on. This is a follow-up to the video that we made about basic furnace maintenance that you can do. When it comes to maintaining your furnace, keeping things clean can go a long way. We're going to be taking the doors off the furnace, so if you're not comfortable doing things like that, don't do it. If you have your furnace serviced once a year, they should do a basic cleaning as part of that service. Just be careful not to be too rough when you're working around the parts inside. You don't want to accidentally knock something loose. Now, with that being said, the first thing we want to do is make sure that the furnace is working. So go to the thermostat and make sure that it's in heat mode, and then turn the temperature up high enough that the heat comes on. Before you work on anything, you want to make sure that everything's working. That way, you'll know if something that you did caused it not to work, because when we're done, we're going to turn everything back on and test it again. I'm going to be working on an 80% furnace today, and that should be similar to what most of you had. Things might look a little bit different on a high efficiency furnace, but the information should still apply. We're not going to be going over changing the filter because you should have already done this as part of the basic furnace maintenance, but if it's been a while and your filter's dirty, go ahead and change it. That should be your first step. Now, as we get ready to work on the unit, the first thing we want to do is shut the power off. You can do that at a switch or at a breaker. Then we're going to take the doors off. Your doors may have knobs or maybe just slide up and down, but mine have these screws that hold it in place. You're going to need a vacuum, some compressed air, and a soft bristle brush for the next part. Vacuum the inside where you can reach. Use the soft bristle brush to gently dust the gas assembly and other components. Use the compressed air on the circuit board and other tight spots. Keep the vacuum going so that you get the dust you're stirring up. Now, when you're working around the circuit board, you want to be very careful and not bump anything, but you do want to make sure that you don't have any loose connections. If you have a small screwdriver, check each connection to see if it needs to be tightened. Lightly tug on the wires to make sure that none of them are loose or come out. If the blower fan gets dirty, it can cause several different problems, so we want to clean it if we can actually get to it. First, inspect the open side of the blower fan. Use your phone to take a video or a picture if you need to. You're looking to see if there's anything obvious that looks broken, and you're also checking to see if there's a lot of dirt that's built up on the end of the fins. If you can reach with your vacuum, try to clean the fins as best as you can. Then check the other side of the fan, the back side if you will, where the motor is. That can get plugged up with dirt and dust as well and cause the motor to overheat. Look and see if you see any signs of oil leaking or running down the side. Now, my blower fan is about 14 years old and it's actually quite dirty. I'm going to do another video on how to actually take the blower fan out and clean it if you want. That is more advanced than what we're doing right now. So just clean where you can. I know things are tight up in here, but you know, don't bump things around. Like this is a sensor, this is a sensor, these are sensors, or you know, vacuums and just all this different stuff. So just be gentle when you're around here. Don't bump things too hard. So you're just trying to get as much of the loose dirt and dust as you can. The next couple of videos that we release are going to be on cleaning the flame sensor and also cleaning the gas jets. You can clean those two as part of this advanced furnace maintenance if you want, but I prefer to fire the furnace up at this point just to see if everything is working. We're going to turn the power back on and we're going to actually listen to the ignition sequence. We want to make sure that the gas ignites and that it stays on. If it does that, it's a pretty good indication that the gas jets and the flame sensor are working. So we're going to put the covers back on, turn the power back on, and then listen. Now it might take a few minutes, so be patient. This is what it should sound like. If you're not comfortable poking around inside your furnace, don't. All of this stuff and a whole lot more should be done as part of the annual dealer maintenance when you have your furnace serviced each year. Manufacturers recommend that you should have your system serviced at least once a year. So sometime during the fall or winter, you should have someone that's been trained and has the proper testing equipment come out and go through your furnace more in depth. If you live in the Utah market, Any Hour Services can help you with that. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Until next time, Good luck with your next project, and remember, if you ever feel like you've gotten in over your head, it's okay to stop and call a technician you trust for some help. Thanks for watching. See ya. Hey, if you like listening to podcasts and you like learning about how the technical systems in your home work, consider checking out our podcast, In the House. We release new episodes every Tuesday, wherever you listen to podcasts. We also upload the videos here on YouTube, so if you'd like, you can check those out as well. But I bring in plumbers, electricians, HVAC technicians, and we pick one topic like water heaters, and me and the plumbers discuss it. It's really meant to be informative, and it's meant for you guys to enjoy and listen to. Anyway, check it out.